Right, bros, I have obviously back at it again for another. Make sure you guys are farming these, so make sure you're doing these because I actually think rather than spending I actually made a previous video and said that obviously you can go through exchange shop, but don't do this anymore because now this was actually way back when they were first released, so you don't need to spend your basically your top medals, the darker green medals on these. So please, I'm so sorry if I obviously have released a video and you guys have seen that and then you guys start doing that. What you want to do is you want to basically go to your event, you go to special, you scroll down, and then you basically see Ultra Goku, Ultra Vegeta, and Ultra Omega. And you want to just go there, and then you just obviously want to do you want to clear that kind of stuff. I've actually currently got them at 999. I actually used this event to get them to 999. I think when their event was released, so definitely. Like the thing is, a lot of people, and I think a lot of people are going to complain and say, but these ultras aren't even that good, or they're not even that great, they're not even this, they're not even that. And like I'm saying, I do 100% get it because, like, even if you like, I remember when Goresh basically read this man's kit, it was insane. It's insane. It's just an insane kit, and it's just like he's basically going to break the game. And obviously, this is literally what these things do. And it's kind of sad because you try to put any of these other people in the leader slot, they basically got a condition for them, so it's just not really a good time. So for this, for Ultra Goku, you basically have to run him on a Saiyan team for him to basically be fully optimized, if that makes sense. And then for Vegeta, I think you have to run him on Planet Namek Saga, most likely if I do remember. Here we go, 10% damage, yeah, so Frieza Saga, so Frieza Saga Z, obviously additional damage for every Frieza Saga, obviously, and then his platinum equipment basically is good for him because he, currently I've been farming his platinum equipment recently, so I'm trying to get that to 6%, but it's a bit of a struggle, so there is that. Obviously Ultra Omega again suffers from the same thing, and obviously Goresh has basically just done a video, so I basically watched that video. It was a 4 times Zenkai boosted Ultra Omega, which is, he actually is, it's insane. So obviously if you guys do watch Goresh, most definitely check him out. He's a great YouTuber, he really is, and like he's amazing. He's an amazing guy. He's a good content creator, all that kind of stuff. So this is basically for every GT battle member, so he has to be run on a GT. So for me to just summarize this up, Ultra Goku has to be run on a Saiyan team, Ultra Vegeta has to be run on a Planet Namek Saga, and that saga, so anyone that's in Planet Namek Saga, and then the last one is obviously Omega, who has to be on GT. So the only two new ultras basically benefit in being in the leader slot basically fully because they're unique, their main thing basically upgrades. So it says here, obviously if the character's in the leader slot, you get this. If the character's not in the leader slot, you still get this. If your tag Fusion Warriors, obviously, if it's basically Fusion Warrior team, basically, so that's basically that. And obviously, if you guys also don't know, I think they also, all three of these guys, oh, actually, I don't know about all three of them, I should actually say Ultra Goku and Ultra Vegeta both have a unique equipment. So we go to unique equipment, you go to Z and Z+. Currently, I only have his at Z+, so obviously, I know it's not a bad one. So what you always want to do is you always want to re-roll the first slot very high, and then you just got to keep re-rolling these. These are very like a big pain to get. My biggest pain was this equipment, and then most recently is this equipment. So they are honestly a pain, and like don't just look at my thing and think, oh my god, how has he got that? And because I'll show you, I'm working on his equipment here. I can't get it to I had it at 4.8, and that was actually my highest. I can't get it higher than 4.8, so I'm having a fun time with that one. So obviously he is great because you throw him on, even if you throw him on the leader slot, you can throw him on any team, so it doesn't really matter. But he basically does strike and blast attack for each episode Frieza Saga. So obviously you have him on a Frieza Saga. Let's say if you get him to 5%, 5% would even be not even too bad. But I was just thinking 4.8 is obviously basically 5%, so I should have actually just left it. But I was just like super adamant trying to get it to 6%. But I think this one's going to be a struggle of an equipment, and some equipments are like that. I'd rather just keep them at S rather than trying to go for the Z or the Z+. The Z or the Z+ is more of a flex, and obviously as you guys can see, this is all I can really flex from a free-to-play standpoint. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 equipments. That's basically the flex. Z equipment, I don't have any Z, and then obviously these are all the S. As you can see, I can even see this Frieza one. I've been re-rolling him, his one. Obviously Gohan's got a unique equipment. This is Red Gohan, the absolute menace basically. It's kind of sad. I mean, I do remember obviously when he was a menace. I didn't have him at the time, and it was kind of sad. But then obviously, if you had Vegito Blue would just come in and stomp on him. So it's kind of good. It's kind of good that Vegito Blue did release when he released. But I do understand Vegito Blue also broke the meta. So if we just go to Vegito Blue, like I'm saying, I do hope he is the next Zenkai, because like I'm saying, I've already have him at decent stars. And the only reason I have him at so many stars is because when I've been summoning for, I remember for Gogeta 4, basically Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, I got copies of him. And I was like, oh, I was really annoyed. But then, like I'm saying, he's still, I think, like Ryuden's done a recent video for him, so he's not the worst, but he definitely needs some kind of Zenkai. Most people would be like, no, don't ever Zenkai this guy. But like saying, they've Zenkai characters and they've broken the game, like this guy. Let me show you the Zenkai that I've only, most honestly, recently, I actually only got when I actually got him to 7 stars, which was, I actually got him to 7 stars, and then actually previously, I think what had happened was basically, I threw Z power into him thinking, yo, he's my next Zenkai. Didn't realise obviously he was going to be on a banner, and then just pulled a whole load of him basically. And that's basically that. But that is nice card art. That is most definitely very nice card art. That the flicky one, so that's obviously very nice. As you can see, obviously, like I'm saying, I will most definitely do a box showcase even for my Legends Limited characters. As you can see, you can even see them from here, but obviously it seems like a lot of yellow characters are evading me. But obviously, even if you look at my yellow Zenkais or yellow Legends Limited, not too bad. I remember when he came out, he destroyed the meta. I literally summoned, and I was so lucky to pull him, because honestly, he is insane as well. The fact that he restores health for your allies, he gives them damage inflicted, that can't be cancelled. He gives obviously 15% to special move damage inflicted, that can't be cancelled, and then also reduces his own special move arts cost. So that's obviously, he's amazing. He's a very very good unit. But now we have Beerus, unfortunately, and obviously we didn't know how Beerus was going to function. So if I just go to not applicable, and then we'll basically go to not acquired, the ones I've not got. Beerus absolutely stomps on revival units basically. You basically catch him in a green card, and he basically locks you in. The following effects, here we go. It draws a special move, inflicts all enemies with no switching for 4 timer counts. So basically he can just completely incinerate. And I'm sure he draws a blue card as well, I could be wrong. Here we go, draws a blue card twice. Who draws a blue card twice? Here we go. Nullifies enemies revive when health reaches 0. So obviously he's crazy, but they obviously had to do something with obviously his stuff. Was they basically nerfed his stats basically. As you can see they nerfed his stats, so he's not the greatest. Obviously a unit that I really kind of want now for my LOE is him. I don't currently have any blue unit for my LOE, so that's basically that. Because if I show you my LOE team, I'm pretty sure it's here somewhere. LOE team is actually, this team is what I'm running, so I'm running, like I'm saying, a 2-star Legends Limited Frieza, but he still functions very well. Yeah, so I'm basically missing out on a blue. If we just go to party formation, let's close that. Oh yeah, so I've just basically restarted the game. So if we go to sparking, we go to character tag, we go to, I know that this again is going to be another video, so I'm sorry for whoever has to sit through this, but like I'm saying, I appreciate anybody that does sit through here. So basically we go to Lineage of Evil. The only blue characters I have is him, but he's not been Zenkai'd yet, and I've only got him as Zenkai 3, so obviously I have to work on him. And then obviously the next one's here, so this one, 7-star Frieza pod. Because I know that somebody did a showcase for him, maybe Ryuden or Garesh, someone did, and they basically, he definitely needs a Zenkai. His stats are not the greatest, so obviously I have him at 7 stars. Luckily, like, I know that not a lot of you guys will have him at 7 stars, but I've basically been playing for literally since the game has been released, not put any money into the game, and like I said, only most recently for this character we put money into the game, because the thing is, he was cracked, and then I just, like I said, I really wanted a shot of trying to get Ultra Kaioken, and then I just kept farming, and then it was just going very, very downhill. Then it was very, very sad. So that's basically that. That is my LOE team that I do run. I basically either run. I have got this guy in the leader slot, which most people will be like, "What are you doing?" Because this is what I should have done. Is I should have done this, and thrown him in the leader slot, because it says plus 2% of blast arts damage inflicted. So he basically does extra damage, 2% damage to blast arts for every blast arts you use. And then obviously buy Universal Survival Saga and 30% to so he basically does it for Universal Survival Saga. So he's basically meant to be run on a Universal Survival Saga, but if he's in the leader slot, then everybody should be able to. I think that's how that works. I could be wrong. But I could be wrong. I'm still figuring out how the leader slot works myself. And then 30% to tag Lineage of Evil, or basically blast attack and strike defense. So he's very, very good at 6 stars. Not bad at 3 stars. Like I'm saying, I do currently have him at 3 stars. I'll just wait. The more you summon, the more you get characters, the more stars you get on them. It's just a very, very long process, and I do understand, like I'm saying, everybody wants the new unit, but unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be summoning or paying for a unit unless, like I'm saying, that unit is insane. And the only time I ever bought stones is only through sales. So don't ever, and I know that this is not going to be good for Dragon Ball Legends. Like, they are a company, I get that. But my advice would be to you guys, as you can see, you pay so much, you pay way too much just for regular crystals. And then obviously you get a bit more, you get almost 3,000 crystals for the same price that you get 2,000, so, and a little bit less, 55, and then you're paying 57 there. So you're already saving money, so that's always good. And obviously even, I think most of the people will be buying the slot removers as well for the Happy Weekend sale, basically, so that is also obviously if you do pay for the game. But like I'm saying, you don't have to. There's ways to enjoy a game, and I do get that. Obviously, like when you've been shafted, like I've said, I've already released a video. I've not got the new Android, so I do understand how you feel, and I do understand how everybody feels who doesn't have this guy, because it's kind of sad, but it's just a game at the end of the day. Maybe when it's just the same process with Legends Limited units when they were first released, because they were the rarer units. They obviously, it's just all the learning process, and I understand then once they do. Obviously this is speculation, but once they do Ultra Legends Limited units, then we're gonna have a problem. That I can already see far into the future. Like I'm saying, if people are speculating for Ultra Legends Limited units, that would basically be that. And yeah, that's basically obviously today's video. Like I'm saying, if you do like the content, like I'm saying, I would appreciate it if you do leave a like, or more than even leaving a like, the more thing that I would appreciate would be the comments. I want to hear other people's opinions, because like I'm saying, it's not just my opinion that I just want to hear all the time. And it's kind of good, because I just want to show you guys a couple of things. There have been some good comments that I've gotten. Because basically, I remember saying how I got Vegito Blue purple to 14 stars, and then obviously I've done that, and then someone goes, the Duck King, too bad he's mid, and I'm just like that, hey yo bro, thanks for commenting, appreciate the assistance. And then I do really appreciate this other guy, the first guy, I don't know if he was my first subscriber, but I got him as a new subscriber. And then if we click on, rather than clicking on his channel, my brain's all over the place. If we click on here, we basically had a good full conversation about everything. He was saying that if I hit like a 1 million or 100,000, then he'll donate for me. So like I'm saying, bros, we've got to keep this guy. We want this guy to obviously keep his word. So like I'm saying, you guys have the power. And like I'm saying, I really do appreciate you guys. 20 subscribers is really, honestly, it's really hats out to you guys, man. Anybody that has obviously subscribed to my channel and this kind of stuff, I really, really, really appreciate it. I really appreciate you all, and like I'm saying, I really even appreciate my greatest short, which was over 10 seconds long. Attracted over 2,000 people, and that's like sick. I really do like that. And like I'm saying, yeah, like I really do appreciate it. And like I'm saying, if you do enjoy my content, like we're saying, we are doing a giveaway. And like I'm saying, obviously here are all my socials. It doesn't work on this app, and I've just realised why, because I've actually recently tested it on my laptop, and I've tested it on the official YouTube app. That's probably why. So I'm actually using maybe this is not good, but I'm basically using, and obviously this is an Android phone, so you can just do what you want with it, kind of thing. It's just like a computer, so obviously there's that. And that's basically me. And like I'm saying, I appreciate you guys, and you guys obviously take care of yourself, and keep doing what you're doing, and keep doing what you're doing for me as well. Like I really appreciate it. Like I'm saying, I wanna give back to the community. I wanna give back to people that are subscribing. I want you guys to have a chance to win, and I'm not making too many promises at the moment, but if we do hit our goal of 100 subscribers before the end of the month, I understand that's 80 subscribers, so that's 80 people that have to subscribe. So really, realistically, that's like up to you guys. If we don't hit it, that's not a problem, but maybe the money will just be a little bit less than $50, because at the moment $50 is all I can actually put together. Unfortunately, that is just the way that it is. That's just the way sometimes life is and stuff. So obviously, like I'm not gonna say I'm a millionaire. I'm not gonna. And the thing is, like I've got kind of other priorities as well. Is I've got college to be out that I'll be doing soon. So if you do see a lack of uploads, that'll basically be why. If you do see that I'm not really posting as much, that's basically why. But what I'm gonna do is, as you can see, I've got my Instagram, my Twitter even here. I'll just show you guys. So it's at free to play. Obviously, all the capitals, vibes, not capitals. Obviously, like I'm saying, this is the only way we can really do stuff like this, like giveaways and stuff. Obviously, I'm gonna create a Reddit and maybe a TikTok soon. We'll have to see. I don't know. You got to bring in your audience, man. That kind of stuff. So we'll see. So like I'm saying, I really appreciate you guys, and keep doing what you're doing. I really do appreciate it. From going from 1 subscriber all the way to 20 is honestly, that's huge. That's big. And like I'm saying, I appreciate you guys. Anyone that does subscribe, anyone that does watch my videos, like I'm saying, I appreciate all you guys. You guys are like obviously the ones that keep me going, and because like I even said in one of my previous videos, that people will just scoff at that number 20, but I think 20 is big, man. That's 20 whole people who I've managed to attract, or who have subscribed, or who, like, do you know what I mean? That's still we're making movement slowly, like, that's how life is, man. You slowly, you like one day you're at like one, next day you're at maybe a couple, maybe you lose some, maybe you don't lose some. It is what it is. That's just the journey of life. But like I wanna just basically get to a point where I can monetize my channel, and for me to monetize my channel, and then basically, like I'm saying, if I can make money, then I can then throw that back into my YouTube channel, and then that way it's basically just number one, it's a source of fun, and then it's like I'm saying, if anybody, like saying, if you're having a hard time or you're not having a great time, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna make a second channel where we just talk, basically, kind of thing, just talk about stuff, talk about life, that kind of stuff. Talk about like your struggles or whatever, and like obviously, like I'm saying, if you are struggling, man, look, I want to be here for you guys, because that was my biggest problem, is in my previous doing my previous stuff when I was a bit younger. I did struggle, and I didn't have anyone to talk to. So I want to be obviously that person that you guys talk to, that you guys obviously come out to, or you guys maybe watch my videos or you don't. Like I'm not like at the minute. I'm like I remember being so obsessed with the views when I first started YouTube, but I've just realized you just need to not be obsessed with that kind of stuff. It does. It's a lot of training, and it takes a lot of like, oh my god, did this only get 1 view? Why did this only get 2 views? Why did that only get 10 views? Why did my thing get 2,000 views? Like it just is what it is. But like I'm saying, guys, like the biggest thing that I would appreciate from you guys would be not even to view my videos, but even to just comment on my videos. That's like the main thing, and I appreciate you guys. And that's basically that. Obviously, like I'm saying, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.